Tropical storm Philippe still out in the central Atlantic. A tropical storm with winds of 45 miles per hour moving to the west at 12 miles per hour. And it is forecast to gradually continue weakening. Should be a remnant low by the time it passes by north of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola. So pretty weak storm. There will be some minor impacts to those islands, though. But it is going to continue on that weakening trend. Meanwhile, Invest 91L becoming better organized. It's a stormy area here that is actually right back behind Philippe. It's going to be headed for almost the exact same area in the coming days, and it is up to a 90% probability of development. So computer models do bring this up to named storm status, which would be RENA or our name, and a lot of those models do bring it up to hurricane status as well. But this is not going to be a Gulf Coast threat, so nothing to worry about. There are no other threats here in the Gulf of Mexico at this time. And looking across Louisiana, our stall boundary here allowing some showers and storms to fire up, some of which have kind of persisted into the evening. So certainly good to see that much needed rain here across the area. And now our rain chances go back to more isolated. We still have our troughing in place across the southeast. That will remain tomorrow. So we do have a chance for some isolated rain as that stalled frontal boundary will still be out there, but that's really starting to wash out, and we'll be looking at high pressure building in starting on Friday and continuing through the upcoming weekend, which is going to make for a warm last weekend of September, first day of October on Sunday, as temperatures will remain in the 90s. So we're looking at 20% or less on our rain chances tomorrow, mainly in the PM hours, and those amounts would be mainly less than 1/4 of an inch. And after that, our rain chances really going to taper off even more. So looking at future casts here for tomorrow morning, could see some areas of low clouds and fog possibly early on, and then going into the afternoon, just some isolated activity out there with our daytime heating, and that should wind down tomorrow evening as well. Lots of sunshine, of course, mixed in there. Temperature-wise, we're into the upper 60s here for tonight, which is running a little above average, and then highs tomorrow continuing into the 90s, low to mid 90s. That'll come after a high of 98 today. So we just do not want to let go of those warm temperatures, and tomorrow that will be the case as well. Look at our dew points. We have been pretty humid here. We had some drier days earlier this month, which gave us at least a hint of fall, but we will steadily see those dew points drop by this weekend. As we see some drier air filtering in here, we could see some dew points returning to the 50s for the weekend. So very comfortable conditions. Should be a nice weekend overall. It may increase our fire danger again, so we will have to keep an eye on that. Looking at our planner for Wednesday, some patchy fog possible early on, around 90 by lunchtime, with those temperatures in the low to mid 90s. A little bit of a heat index still out there. Winds out of the northeast tomorrow at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And looking at that extended forecast, a really nice quiet forecast, which we'll have to enjoy that while it lasts. Temperatures in the 60s here in the mornings, and they will dip into the low to mid 60s by the weekend as that dry air comes in. And as far as our highs go, pretty warm with low to mid 90s here in the days ahead. Lots of sunshine each day. And again, our rain chances starting on Friday really at 0 all the way into next week.